So, CIA go into an operation to get 6 Americans out of Iran before they are killed, under the guise of making a fake movie. Sounds too good to be true. Sounds like a Hollywood made-up story, but no, it apparently happened. Hello, welcome to this review of Argo. Argo was actually very good. Ben Affleck has been surprising a lot of people with his direction in movies. I haven't seen Gone Baby Gone, but I did see The Town, and that one was really enjoyable and really good, smart, entertaining, thrilling, on the edge of your seat thriller. This was kind of like that. It was. Yes, some of the things in this movie actually did happen. Granted, not word for word, but a lot of things did happen. It was a good story, good characters, just not fully developed. Like, I wish that they did a little bit more with the father-son thing, because Tony Mendez has a son that he doesn't see as much, and I wish they played a little more with that, kind of along with the movie, but they didn't really do that. So his character, in fact, all the characters weren't really fleshed out, so. But that was the only downer part of the movie, so it's kind of like a compromise. You could go with it, but it's something I still wish they would have worked it on. The humor. This movie was surprisingly humorous. Usually with movies like this, they put in humor to relieve the tension, but it actually was part of the movie, and it was funny. I mean, especially when they were joking about Hollywood and. Of course, you've seen it in the trailer when John Goodman says, "So you want to come to Hollywood, act like a big shot, and do absolutely nothing? You'll fit right in." Now that's kind of true actually with some Hollywood people, and some of the things they joke about are hilarious. It was surprising how well the humor played out in a movie that's a drama, suspense drama thriller. It was pretty cool. I liked all the actors that were chosen. Granted, yes, it would have been more accurate to hire a Latino actor to play the part of Tony Mendez, but Ben Affleck did a good job. Although he probably should have, if you'll excuse me, he should have probably tanned his skin a little bit more to make it even more convincible, but he did very well. I was willing to let it go, just for the sake of the movie, just to let it go, but I don't know why they didn't want to hire a Latino actor to play the part, but like I said, Ben Affleck did a good job, so I'm willing to move along and say all right. All the actors who play the parts were good, but like they try with every true story movie or comic book movie, they try and get somebody that looks exactly like the person. They did pretty well with the casting choice to make these actors, either by the look of the actors themselves or with makeup or whatever, to make them look like the real person. They did a good job. The suspense was really thrilling, particularly at the end of the movie, or the climax of the movie when they're trying to get everybody out. That was very tense. It was really good. Let's see, I'm trying to think of something else to talk about here. I did like. The script writing was well, all the dialogue was good, the drama was really well, everything flowed through very well, the editing was very nice, the cinematography was also really good. I was surprised by the cinematography and the editing seemed to complement each other throughout the entire movie, and it was nice how certain shots were spliced in together, and it was very nice. It was kind of like every time there was a cut or something, I would be like, "Oh wow, that's a nice shot to cut to," or this or that. That was a nice little editing style. It was good. I don't know if they actually filmed in Iran or not, but I was pretty fooled if they didn't. If they didn't film in Iran and film somewhere else, I was pretty fooled. It actually looked very real, and the entire movie actually felt real. In fact, I actually. Kind of compared this movie to one of my other favorite true story movies called Munich, about the Munich Olympics in the early 70s, where several Jewish Olympic gamers were murdered, and then I'm just going to say I can't remember exactly where, but by this terrorist group in the Middle East, and it's also about the revenge plot by the Jewish government to go after those people and kill them. and it's about the team that went after they killed him. And that was a really good movie. It felt really real, though granted, a majority of it, although some of the stuff did happen, but like the characters, whatnot, they were more falsified than real because we don't have the actual facts of who these people were. But much let me get back to Argo here. Argo was very much like Munich, where it felt real. The characters were real. You really got into the drama. You got really into the story. I mean, it was just very well done. Granted, they're by two different directors. Spielberg did Munich, and of course Ben Affleck has done Argo. But just like comparison, they were both really well. Let's see. So that was that was Argo was a really good movie. The humor was good. Everything was just really well done. Ben Affleck's future as a director is really looking great. Everybody knows about his future projects. Me being a Stephen King fan, I am actually, when it was first announced, earlier in the year, that it was option for him to direct the remake of The Stand. I'm actually still looking forward to that. I would like to see Ben Affleck do an adaptation of Stephen King's The Stand and see what he could do with it. Be interesting to see how he give a fresh look to an adaptation, film adaptation or TV adaptation like the original. Although, granted, I think the original TV movie was good by itself, but I'd like to see what they would do with it today. So yes, thank you for watching this little review, and have a nice day. I give Argo a total of 4 stars out of 5. I only give it 4 mainly because just that little... Actually, you know what? Technically, I'll give it 4.5 stars. I'll give it that. 4.5 stars out of 5. I'm taking off that half because the character development was just not there enough. But yeah, so 4.5 stars out of 5. If some of these other movies I've mentioned, like The Stand and Munich, those movies I would suggest seeing too. They're really well as well. Thank you for watching, and have a nice day. Argo, fuck yourself.